Isaac Morris had always been the kind of man people envied. A charming smile, a steady job, and a loving family. His life felt impenetrable, a picture-perfect existence, until the accident. The memory of shattered glass, sirens, and his wife's blood-streaked hand slipping from his grasp haunted him every moment. The weeks that followed blurred into a haze of condolences, paperwork, and nights spent staring at the ceiling of his empty home. On this particular night, the weight of it all felt unbearable. Isaac walked home after a late shift, the chill of the evening biting through his coat. The city was asleep, the streets deserted except for the soft hum of occasional traffic far away. The road was dimly lit, the orange glow of streetlights casting long, uneven shadows. Isaac's mind wandered, replaying his failures, his guilt, his grief. As he turned a corner, something caught his eye. A streetlight, its glow softer and warmer than the others, almost ethereal. It stood out like a beacon, its golden hue pulsing gently, as if alive. He slowed his pace, mesmerized. "Beautiful," he murmured to himself, his voice trembling in the silence. As he stepped beneath its light, it began to flicker erratically. The world around him fell silent, the hum of electricity replaced by an oppressive stillness. The light blinked out completely, plunging him into darkness. When it flickered back on, a figure stood behind him, a tall shadow, its eyes gleaming like polished glass, its smile unnaturally wide and sharp. Isaac spun around, heart racing, but saw nothing, only the empty street stretched before him. Isaac's house felt colder than usual. He double-locked the door and drew the curtains, but the sense of unease lingered. He busied himself with routine, heating leftovers, flipping through the channels, pretending everything was fine. The shadow figure gnawed at the edges of his thoughts. Was it real? He shook his head. He hadn't been sleeping well. Maybe grief was playing tricks on him. At midnight, he crawled into bed, pulling the blankets tightly around him. The familiar hum of his bedroom fan brought a small comfort. His eyelids grew heavy. Isaac awoke, or at least, he thought he did. His body felt pinned, a crushing weight pressing him into the mattress. His room was cloaked in shadows, the only light a faint glow from the street lamp outside his window. He tried to move his arm, his leg, even a finger, but his body refused to obey. Panic surged through him, his breath shallow and fast. That's when he saw it. At the foot of his bed stood the shadow figure, its glinting eyes and malevolent smile unmistakable. Its head tilted unnaturally, the smile widening as it began to move, glide through the air, getting closer. Isaac's screams were trapped in his throat, his voice a silent echo in his mind. The figure's smile stretched impossibly wide, splitting its face like a grotesque wound. Its eyes reflected the dim light, glowing like twin flames. It stopped inches from his face, its breath cold and rancid. Shadow figure, you thought you left me back there, but I'm always with you. Isaac's vision blurred, tears streaming as he desperately tried to wake himself. The figure reached out, its long fingers brushing his cheek. Suddenly, the figure vanished, replaced by his wife's broken, bloodied face. Her voice cracked through the silence, a hollow echo of the past. "Why did you let me go, Isaac?" The weight lifted from his chest, and he bolted upright, gasping for air. His room was empty, the shadows no longer alive. Morning light seeped through the curtains. Isaac sat on the edge of his bed, trembling. The night felt distant, like a fever dream. He rubbed his face, trying to ground himself. On the floor, he noticed something odd. 2 faint black marks, almost like scorched footprints, leading from the foot of his bed to the door. Isaac's phone buzzed. A new voicemail. His stomach churned as he played it. Distorted voice. low and raspy. "I'll see you again tonight." The call ended with a faint, guttural laugh. Isaac dropped the phone, his heart pounding. He glanced at the street outside, his eyes locking on the golden streetlight, now flickering once again. The end. Or not.